A process plan in pdfToolbox is a really powerful and flexible tool. With that, you can create a step-by-step instruction that defines what you want to do with your PDF files. So let me show you how to create your own process plan. To do so, you have to open the profile window in pdfToolbox desktop and go to the menu and then click on Create Process Plan. So if you create a process plan from scratch, you will always have a start point and an end point that is connected with a transition line. And here on the right, you have a repository of all the steps that you can add to your process plan. And for this video, let's do a really simple example to just show you how you can do conditional processing with a process plan, because it's a quite typical use case to do. So let's say we want to check our incoming PDF files if the file name of the PDF file contains the word gray at the beginning, and if so, we want to convert it to grayscale, and if not, we want to convert it to PSO coded. Okay, to do so, first we need a pre-flight check. So to add a check to a process plan, you just have to drag and drop it to the connection line until it lights up blue, and then you can add the step to your connection. And as you can see, it is now connected to the start and end point. Depending on the step that you add, you have different options here at the right. So for a pre-flight check, you have here a pop-up menu where you can select the check that you want to add. So this is a list of all the checks that are available in your current library, but of course you can also create a new one. So for this demo, I have created already a pre-flight check. File name begins with gray. I can also just quickly open it. As you can see here, it will result in an error if the file name begins with the word gray. Okay, so the next thing that we want to do is to convert these files that contain the word gray into grayscale. So we need a fix-up. So let's also drag and drop a fix-up step to the connection line. And here we also have the pop-up menu where we can search for specific fix-ups that are already part in the library. So here we have convert to grayscale, and that's exactly what we want to do. So if I would execute the process plan now, we would check the file name and then convert it to gray. But as I said, we want to do conditional processing. So let's add one more fix-up and just drag and drop it on the canvas. Now we can also select a fix-up here. So let's search for PSO coated. And as you can see, we have a warning here, and that is because it is not connected to any of the other steps right now. So let's change that. If I select a step, you can see every step has these 4 points. And using these points, you can drag and drop a connection line to another point of another step. And now you can see we have connected these 2 steps, but there is still a warning. And that is because we didn't define the transition type yet. And as you can see, if I have selected a transition line, I have here on the right my transition types. So what do we want to do with this process plan? So we want to check the file name if it begins with gray. And if the check doesn't report an error, meaning my file doesn't contain the word gray, we want to convert it to PSO coded. That means if it doesn't find an error, if my check is successful, it will go to convert to PSO coded. And of course, we have to connect this step also to our endpoint. And now you can see we don't have any more warnings, so my process plan is ready to go. Let's add a suitable name for my process plan. And if I click now OK, you can see here I have now my new process plan in my list in my profile window. And here I have a test file open. You can see the file name contains or begins with the word gray. So let's just execute the process plan and see what's the output. As you can see, pdfToolbox have converted my PDF file into grayscale. We can also take a closer look to the result window. You can see here first the pre-flight check was executed, and here pdfToolbox of course found an error because my file name started with the word gray, and therefore it went to the convert grayscale fix up and converted my PDF file into grayscale.